We would revive all our refineries and ensure that fuel prices are cheap and affordable for Nigerians.
So those are some of the promises that our leaders have made to us. Now, we are going to answer this question once and for all. Why does Nigeria still import fuel even in the year 2026? Now, I'm using my data source from NUPRC, that is Nigerian Upstream Regulatory Commission, and we have NNDPRA, even NNDC as well. So these are verified data sources. Now, look at it here. Nigeria produces over 1.5 million barrels of crude daily. 1.5 million barrels of crude daily. Now look at this line chart here. As at 2023, we produced 1.51 million barrels per day. It increased to 1.56, increased to 1.71, reduced to 1.42 by the same year, and it increased to 1.53 by May 2026. Now, if you take the average of this, you have 1.5 million barrels per day. Now, here is the big question. Are we able to refine this amount of crude? Do we have the capacity of the refineries to refine this? That's the next question that we are going to answer. Stay tuned, guys. Now, look at this. We have Nigeria can't refine most of its crude oil. Really? Why? Now, we have about 9 refineries in this country. We have the Dangote Refinery, and the capacity, the nameplate capacity, that means the capacity that the refinery was built to produce, is about 650,000 capacity, right? And Dangote has actually been delivering, the refinery has been delivering at this particular capacity. New Port Harcourt Refinery, ladies and gentlemen, this refinery is not working. This one no, they work. Warri Refinery, absent. Kaduna Refinery, absent. Old Port Harcourt Refinery, absent. Another one that it is actually a combined refineries is that are working is the modular refineries. Modular refineries. So we have Dangote Refinery, we have modular refineries combined, right? So if you add 650,000 to 29,500, you are going to have about, that is 679,500. So that becomes the capacity of our active refineries, the ones where they work. Now remember that Nigeria, we produce about 1.5 million barrels of crude daily. 1.5 million barrels. Now, the capacity of our refineries that are working, 679,500. If you subtract this from 1.5 million barrels of crude oil that is produced, as in, if you subtract the capacity from this, let's assume 679,500 capacity produce the 679,000, refine the 679,500 barrels of crude produced daily. So what happens to the remaining thousands of crude barrels of crude produced daily? Because if you subtract this from this, what then happened to the thousands of other ones produced that we don't have the capacity of the refinery to refine them? You understand what I'm trying to say? What happened to the other ones? That is the challenge of Nigeria, because we are going to export, we pay money to export those remaining ones there, so that other people in other countries will go and refine them, then we import them again into this country. Let's proceed. We are going to discover more things, guys. Now look at this here. We have most of Nigeria's petrol still comes from import. I've just said it before. Look at the imported petrol, million liters per day. And our source of this particular data, we have NMDPRA Downstream Petroleum Product Supply Reports. Don't forget, we don't just formulate all this data, make you know. So as at September 2024, we imported 54.3 million liters of fuel per day. and we only refined from the ones that we used that our refinery to refine was 6.43 million liters per day. Look at the difference: 54.3, 6.43. Now, October 2025, we imported 27.6 and we refined 17.08. Okay, not too bad. Improvement. This was because of Dangote's refinery. Don't forget that. So by November 2025, again, Dangote started having issues in regards to crude supply. Remember that? Remember that problem? So we imported more fuel by then. We imported about 52.1 million liters per day. Now, there's still something that we need to discover again. Let's go. We have why fuel prices remain high even when we produce enough crude. Remember, we produce about 1.5 million barrels of crude per day. This quantity is enough for everybody, even to other countries serve. It's enough for everybody in Nigeria. So look at the factors here. Number one, we have high dependence on imported petrol. Now, if you look at this particular chart here, you see here we have, as at September 2024, we imported about 54.3 million liters per day. Which country do this kind of thing? How will the price of fuel not go high when you import almost times 10, almost times 10 of the ones that you refine by your own self? Look at it here. So now we have another one here: logistics and distribution cost. This also is very important. If you actually ask some of these people running gas stations, they will tell you moving fuel from port to depot and filling stations is costly due to bad roads, multiple handlings, and security challenges. See the security challenges, topic for another day entirely. Okay, we have another one here: taxes, levies, and market margins. See these ones? Another wahala entirely, because they are going to extort money from the people. See, all these things, if you add up this, you will know why our fuel prices remain high even when we produce enough crude. Refinery problem, logistics and distribution cost, and taxes. Okay, what is the way forward? Now, here is my own conclusion, guys. Here is my own. Okay, look at it here. We have Nigeria's fuel problem isn't about oil. It's about what we do with it. So look at it here. What we do with it. Oh, because we have enough. We have enough oil in this country. Oil, jackpot. Even for my side, we have oil all day. So we produce enough crude. This is an established fact. We produce enough crude. About 1.5 million barrels of crude oil per day. Enough. But we don't refine enough. We don't refine enough. Yes. So the way forward: expanding local refineries, improving infrastructure, and ensuring reliable crude supply. I remember when Dangote was crying because of this issue. Crude supply and reduced import dependence and strengthen energy security. Guys, that is it. As simple as that. But they have been promising also that they are going to expand our refinery, but nothing has been done about it. Port Harcourt Refinery, they work. Kaduna Refineries, Mban. Old Port Harcourt Refinery, Mban. All of them. Thank God for Dangote. If not, maybe by now, 1 liter of fuel for the buyer, maybe 5,000 naira. So that is it. What do you want me to do? But 2027, we stand a chance to get it right. We stand a chance to get it right if we all use our brain. Bye-bye.